Hello everyone, Tony here bringing you a new Union Arena deck profile video. Today we're going to be looking at Green Bleach, which was strengthened by the release of Volume 2, just in time for rare battles as well. If you are playing during this time period, then I hope you have a blast. In this list, I'm playing both Toshiro and Kenpachi. Initially, I was going to play Kenpachi and Unohana, but I felt like staying in the 4 cost range really helps bring out the deck's offensive parts of it instead of having to wait for the Unohana to combo into stuff. So I decided to redo the deck, and since doing that, it's been playing great. I'll share my list with you. This list was inspired by my teammate, Supreme 3GQ. Hopefully I can get his list fully up on here. I know he wanted to share his Black Clover list, so I'll be doing that too at some point in time. Without further distraction, let's get into the list. So starting off with our zeros, I'm playing 4 Toshiros, 4 Kenpachis, and 4 Shueheis. Now, Mr. Hisagi is definitely something you can change. These are your raid targets, and they all have triggers. One is a get, one is an active, and he's a draw trigger. You could also play a Kaku, I believe, is the 0 on play draw card, trash a card if you feel like going through your deck more. I'm just playing him because he does go 3k when you have 6 other the 13 court units in play. So a 0 cost 3k is kind of strong, and he's a really good early game trump blocker with a draw trigger, which is appreciated. Playing 4 1 cost. Right now I'm playing 4 Yachiros, but it's a 1-3 split between the Volume 1 and the Volume 2 one. This one gives your Kenpachi impact +1 or damage +1, which is really nice. This one lets your Kenpachi stand and gives him the ability to attack during the turn he's played, which is really good. So in the case where I do wind up, let's say, playing the raid, like hard playing it because I don't have a Kenpachi, or maybe I want to go wide, she'll allow him to attack the turn he's placed face down, which is really good. I may try to squeeze in a second copy of this. Just sidelining her from the back line is not something I like doing. So she's just more of like a win more thing right now. 2 cost, 4 Toshiros and 2 Shinjis. Shinji is meant more to close out the middle late game and put pressure on your opponent to... you're essentially going to force them to lose faster if they don't block early. And Shinji will help close that out. Toshiro is a very important raid target. I comboed with Saijin. He's 4k if you have, I believe it's 6 or more with him as well. Yeah, 6 or more 13 court on play. He becomes a 35. Saijin attacks, pushes him to 4k. So, you know, there's a lot of little combos between the stuff because you could make him 35 with this effect, Saijin 4k, and then if you put him on the field, you now have impact over raids, most raids as well. So it's a really nice setup. Going into the 3 costs, 4 Saijins, 2 Ikakus. There's a lot of active triggers in this deck, and him having double block is great. Also a draw trigger, very strong. Saijin having step, crazy. Saijin on attack can make him a 4k, can make Toshiro 4k. So there's a lot of like little like interwebs between the functionality of each card. And you know, again, double energy on Saijin plus step is crazy. Going into the 4 costs, 4 Kenpachis, 2 Kenpachis, and of course the raids, so it's going to be 4 Kenpachis and then 4 Toshiros. So most of the time I try to get a 4 cost Kenpachi underneath this one because being able to like save him from being like removed from the field or through battle to keep a Kenpachi in play is kind of crazy. What I also like doing too is I like, you know, this might be a little unpopular, but I actually like raiding this Kenpachi over this Kenpachi because even if you do something to this one, I could save like this Kenpachi by discarding a card, and I still have a Kenpachi in the field with 4k power and impact, which is really strong. It puts your opponent in a weird position, and overall, it's just the aggression that Kenpachi gave green was a shot in the arm, so to speak, because this deck was really good at like grinding out games, but now you can be aggressive and force your opponent to grind out games at a faster pace, which is something that you want typically for Green Bleach. And for Toshiro is still, I think, the only unit in the game with an actual free state, right? Because everybody has a rest this, stun this. This says, yo, until this phase comes up, this card cannot stand. I think Rukia, the blue one, has something similar where until she leaves the field, this card is like frozen. So it's really cool to see stuff like that, but they need to be careful adding stuff like that. Like, this is the first card with this type of effect, and it's still like one of the only cards with this type of effect. deservingly so, because that would be crazy. Going into the event cards, I play 4 Bankais. This is like a thing. So I play 4 Nozarashi. I only play Nozarashi to keep this more in theme of this being a Kenpachi deck. You can play Daiguren if that's your thing, because Daiguren being able to like stun a card is really good. I just like Nozarashi because of the character Kenpachi. I'm not really a huge fan of Bleach, but I do gravitate towards characters like Kenpachi, who's just like strong as hell and he just wants to battle. Like that's, you know, kind of like how I am. Well, I'm not strong as hell, but I do like to fight. With that being said, like that's pretty much the deck. You know, the deck is really flexible on what you want to play. I just wanted to make sure that the core pieces of it, namely the Saijin, the Kenpachis, and the Toshiros, were all really like focused on and accounted for. This is a really short video. That's really good. I hope you guys watch all of it. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I also want to thank you guys for watching my shorts. You guys have been amazing with that. Like, I think combined I have like a little over like 2,300 like views on my shorts collectively. I haven't checked them in a little bit, but whatever the case is, I truly appreciate the viewership I've been getting. I'll be doing a short on this that will appear shortly after this airs. And I want to thank you guys for watching again. I'll have more videos for you guys soon. Until next time.